me now. All right. So good morning, everybody. We're going to go ahead and get started. I might have to come back and forth to admit people if there's anybody else that comes in the next few minutes, but we'll go ahead and get started. Okay. So thank you for being here in class today. I, as usual, just want to remind you to honor your body. Don't do anything that hurts or is uncomfortable. If we're doing anything that is specifically challenging for you, just feel free to take breaks as needed. And yeah, just make any modifications that you need to for yourself. What else did I want to tell you? There was something else that I can't remember, but another thing is just to always be focused on your breath throughout class. So make sure that you're not holding your breath at any time, but that you're allowing it to flow freely, not necessarily having to manipulate it or change it in any way. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll just sort of tune in and get centered. Come with your feet flat on the floor, your knees stacked over your ankles. Bring your back slightly away from the back of the chair and bring your palms to your lap to face up. Tuck your chin slightly. And then from here, close your eyes and begin to take some long, deep breaths. Inhaling fully, pausing briefly at the top of the breath, and then exhaling completely through the nose. Inhale and exhale. Good, and as you breathe deeply here, take a moment to check in with yourself, first on a physical level. So as you breathe into your body, just notice any places that feel a little tight or stiff. Breathing even more deeply into those spaces. Take a moment now too to observe your mental and emotional state. Paying attention if there's any kind of overwhelming emotion or feeling that is with you today. And if so, just being aware of that. Bring your hands to heart center and rub the palms together vigorously. Creating a little warmth in your hands, getting the energy moving here. And then bring your hands to stillness, pushing your thumbs right in at your breastbone, and bow your head slightly towards your heart. And take a moment here to set an intention for yourself for this class or for the rest of your week. And if you would like to dedicate the fruits of this practice to someone in your life that you know who might need just a little extra energy or peace, just see that person in your mind's eye. Good. And we're going to begin class today with a breath to kind of get the energy moving a little bit, just to sort of, yeah, um, activate our energy. So you can bring your hands back down to your lap. You can keep them in prayer position at heart center, whatever is most comfortable for you. Just make sure that your shoulders are relaxed. And we've done this breath before, but what it looks like is that you're inhaling 4 sniffs through the nose. So, and then you're exhaling 4 sniffs out of the nose while gently pumping the belly. So inhale 4 sniffs, exhale 4 sniffs. Okay, so let's keep going just like that for about a minute or so, not very long, just kind of waking up the body a little bit here. So we'll keep going, inhaling 4 sniffs, exhaling 4 sniffs. And now the next time you inhale, reach the arms up overhead, interlacing the fingers, stretching up, inhale deeply. And exhale powerfully through the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Last time, inhaling deeply through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. Okay, and then slowly release your arms back down. Bring your hands back down to your lap. Take a breath here. And just gently observe the effects of that breath. Maybe you feel a little tingly in the forehead. Good. And now from here, scooch forward in your chair so that you're kind of towards the edge of your seat. And we'll just begin to move with our warm-ups, our sun salutations this morning, inviting in a new cleansing, rejuvenating energy. So bring your hands down to your side, palms facing forward, and inhale as you reach the arms up overhead. Exhale, come folding forward, bring your belly to your thighs. Inhale, hands to shins, come halfway up with a flat back. Exhale, come folding forward. Inhale to stretch up. And exhale, bring your hands back to heart center. I'm actually going to stand up for the next couple because it just feels like what my body needs today, but you're welcome to stand or to stay seated. If you are standing, just keep a little bend in your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Exhale to fold forward. Inhale, hands to shins, come halfway up. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, 3 more, inhaling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good, 2 more, opening up the body. Inhale, stretching up. Exhale, folding. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, release. Inhale to stretch up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Last time, inhaling. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretching all the way up. And exhale, bring your hands to heart center. And if you are standing, come back down to sit in your chair. Good. And just bring your feet a little bit wider now. Let's just do a couple of gentle side stretches. Bring your right forearm to the right upper leg. Stretch to the right. Take a breath or so here. Inhale. Exhale, switch sides. Stretching to the left. Again, just sort of opening up the body, filling up with breath and space. Good, and then release that side stretch. Come back up to center. Roll the shoulders back. Tiptoe your feet back to about hip width distance apart. Great. Excuse me. And from here, we're just going to do a little bit of waking up of the face. So bring your fingertips to your jaw and gently massage your jaw in little circles. Open and close your mouth a few times to release any tension you might be holding in your jaw. Good, give your cheeks a squeeze. Tug your earlobes. And gently pinch along both ears. Massage your temples in little circles. Tap gently below your eyes. Tap your forehead. Tap your collarbone, your chest plate. Good, and then bring your hands to the top of your head and give your head a gentle massage or tap if that feels good, from the crown of your head all the way down to the sides, back behind. Good. And then release your hands back down to your lap. And from here, take a deep inhale. And exhale as you tilt your left ear down towards the left shoulder. Make sure that you're not scrunching your shoulder up. Your shoulders are relaxed. You're just tilting your neck to the left, breathing deeply into the right side of your neck. Inhale your head back up to center. And then exhale, lower the right ear down towards the right shoulder. Breathing in to the left side of your neck this time. And inhale your head back up to center. Good. From here, inhale as you turn the entire head to the left. And then exhale as you turn the head to the right. Inhaling and exhaling. Excellent. Just releasing all the muscles in the neck. Make sure that your breath is long and deep and steady. And bring your head back to center. Inhale deeply. And exhale, lower your chin towards your chest. And then from here, move your head gently from side to side. Stretching out the back of the neck. Good, and then inhale your head back up to center. Exhale. Good. And now we will work our way down to the shoulders. So for this first one, bring your hands into fists, tucking your thumbs into the fists, and then making big circles with your arms in one direction, elbows straight. Just take your arms around in big circles. Keep a steady breath and go at your own pace. If it feels good to go a little faster than I am or slower, do what feels good to your body. Releasing any shoulder tension. Good, and then take it the opposite direction now. And if you have any kind of, shoulder or rotator cuff injury or discomfort, just keep the arms down low and keep them right down here. One more time around this way. And then release the shoulders down, roll them back, shake out the arms a little bit. Great. Inhale as you stretch both arms out to the side. And then exhale, cross your right elbow over the left. Bring your fingertips to point up towards the ceiling. The palms can be facing each other or back to back. If it's not comfortable for your hands to be in either of those positions, you can just give yourself a hug here, crossing the arms. And take a few long, deep breaths right here. And now tilt your arms to the right slightly and your head to the left. Take a breath or so right here. Really getting into the upper back on this stretch. And on the next inhale, come up to center. Take the arms out to the side. And then cross the left elbow over the right. Bring the fingertips to point up or up in a comfortable position. Couple of breaths. Good, and now tilt the arms slightly to the left and the head to the right. Inhale, back up to center. And exhale, release your arms from that pose, roll the shoulders back again. And bring your hands to your lap now and inhale as you squeeze the shoulders up towards the ears. And then exhale, release them. A couple more times like that. Inhale, exhale. Again, just like that, inhaling. And exhale. And now bring your hands down to your side and we'll do pretty much the same thing, but a little more quickly. So it looks like this. Inhale deeply, squeeze the shoulders up. And exhale, release that down. Good, roll the shoulders back. Excellent. And from here, take your arms out to the side with your palms pointing, your palms are flat out to the side so that the backs of your hands are facing towards your ears. And then from here, we're going to inhale, bring the hands up to touch the back of the hands above the head, and then exhale, take the arms out to the side once again. So it looks like this. Couple more times. Inhale, bring the hands up, stretching up, suspend the breath. And then exhale, slowly release the arms down. Good, roll the shoulders back. Great. And then holding on to the sides of the back of your chair with your arms, just open up the front of the chest. If you're able to bring the hands together and clasp them together, you can do that. Otherwise, just holding onto the sides of your chair is enough. Opening the chest, stretching out the fronts of the shoulders. Inhale. And exhale. Release that stretch. Come back to center. Take a deep centering breath right here. Good. And now begin to roll the wrists in circles in one direction. And then take it the opposite direction. Open up the hands really wide and then squeeze them into tight fists. Open, close, open, close. A few more times. Open the hands really wide. Good, and then stretching the fingers of your left hand out with your right. Just do that. Sometimes I don't realize how much tension I hold in my hands until I start stretching out the fingers and working the hands like this. And then stretch the fingers of your right hand out with your left. Good. And then give your left hand a little massage with the right, just getting into the palm and coming all the way down to the fingertips. Little self massage here, imagining that you're just pulling out any tension you might be holding onto in the hands right through the fingertips. And then do the same thing on your right hand. Great. Interlace your fingers and inhale, push the palms up towards the ceiling, squeezing the shoulders in towards your ears. Take a breath or so here, stretching up, elongating the body. Inhale. And exhale. Release the interlace and bring your arms back down to your side. Roll the shoulders back. Good. And just take a deep centering breath right here once more, observing the effects of our practice so far, feeling a little bit warm in the upper body and the chest. And we'll work our way down the spine now. So if you're not already scooted slightly toward the front edge of your seat, go ahead and do that. And bring your hands, your palms to cup your kneecaps. Again, your feet are about hip width distance apart here in front of you. And from here, inhale as you arch the back, take your head slightly back and bend the elbows. And then exhale, round the spine. Straighten the elbows, bring your chin to your chest. Inhale, arch. Exhale, round. Good. And just move like this for about a minute, increasing the speed as you feel comfortable. And just imagine that you're breathing space between the vertebrae. So where there's tension and pressure, you're just kind of releasing that with your breath and with your movement. Great. And now inhale, come on up to center again. Take your feet a little bit wider now. And we're going to continue to flex the spine, but with our legs out in a wider position. So you'll feel the flexing sort of more in the upper back and shoulder. So you're inhaling and then exhaling, rounding. Inhale and exhale. We won't be here for quite as long. And move at your pace. And then last time, inhale, come up to center again. Exhale, release that. Great. And then turn your torso slightly towards the top of your left leg. And from here, inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, come folding over that left leg. You don't have to reach all the way down to the floor. And actually, if it's more comfortable for you to just bring your hands to the top of that left leg, you can just do that. And then inhale, come to center. Exhale, opposite side, come folding over the right leg. Inhale, center. Exhale, left. Inhale, center. Exhale, right. Good, and keep going, just going from side to side. Make sure that you are using your core muscles as well as your lower back to help lift you and take you back down. Let's do one more to each side. And then inhale, come on up to center, stretching the arms up overhead. And exhale. Release your hands back down to your upper legs. Keep the feet where they are. And from here, we'll move in one direction in our Sufi grinds. Remember that your chin remains parallel to the floor and your head is still. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you go back, churning the body in one direction. Last time in this direction, when you come up to center, Take it the opposite way now. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you take the body back. Massaging your internal organs here. Last time around this way. And then inhale, bring the body back up to center and tiptoe your feet back into about hip width distance apart. Good. And now from here, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee and take your right hand to grab the back of the chair behind you. Keep your chin tucked in and just turn for a twist to a point where you feel gently challenged. Inhale. Exhale, release the twist from that side and come to the opposite side. Your right hand to the outside of your left knee. Take your left hand to the chair behind you. Chin tucked in and turn for a twist. Inhale. Good. Exhale. Releasing that twist. Okay. And close your eyes once again. Take a deep centering breath right here. Just observing the effects of your practice so far. And we'll do a little exercise for abdominal strength. So for this one, you can do both legs at one time or just one leg at a time, depending on what feels good to you. But holding on to the sides of your chair, you can lean slightly back if that feels better when you kind of feel your belly muscles engaged there. And take both feet off of the ground or one foot flexed, and then take your legs out in front of you and then bring them back. Just inhaling and exhaling. We'll just do about 10 here. Last time, hold the legs out in front. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Release the legs. Come back up to center. Shift a little bit from side to side. Great. And again, just close the eyes. Observe the effects of your practice so far. Good. And then from here, I'd like to move into some standing postures and exercises. So come first just to stand right in front of your chair. So you might even feel the backs of your calves kind of gently touching the back of your chair. Bring your feet about hip width distance apart, keeping a bend in your knees. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead, squeezing the sides of the arms into the ears. Inhale. And then exhale, bend the knees even further, but don't allow them to come past the tips of your toes. We call this chair pose. And take a few breaths right here in chair pose. Engaging your core, your lower back, the thighs, the glutes. Inhale, come to stand. Exhale, come back down. Inhale to stand. Exhale, down. Inhale. Exhale. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bending the knees, stay here. And inhale once again to stand. Good. Release the arms, roll the shoulders back. Bring your hands to your heart, and maybe you feel your heart pumping a little bit. When we work those larger muscles of the legs, that's kind of what happens, but it's a good thing. Increasing our circulation, oxygenating our blood, giving us some little boosts of energy here. Okay. All right, good. Take your legs out now a little bit further, so about a little bit more than the width of your chair. Take your right hand to your upper right leg and inhale the left arm up, stretching up towards the ceiling. And if it feels good to you to lean a little bit more to the right, you can do that. Breathing into your ribs. The gaze can be towards the ceiling or down towards the floor, just in the center, wherever is most comfortable for your neck. Inhale. And then exhale, release that. Bring your left hand to the upper left leg. Inhale the right arm up. And slightly over if it feels good. Inhale. Exhale, come up to center. Keep your feet where they are for another moment or so. And bring your fingertips to the tops of your shoulders so that you're holding onto the tops like that. Again, your belly is engaged, lower back nice and strong. And inhale as you twist to the left, and then exhale right. If you need to step your feet in a little bit closer for better stability, just make yourself comfortable, make the modifications that you need. Inhaling and exhaling. One more time to each side. And inhale, come to center. Exhale, release the arms, roll the shoulders back. Bring your palms to face forward, take a breath. Feel your energy, check in. Good. And now come to the side of your chair so that that the chair is on your left side. Okay. And place your left hand on the chair to start with. Plant your left foot nice and firmly in the ground with a slight bend in your knee. And then inhale your right ankle up and back behind you. If you're able to grab hold of the ankle of the foot, please do that. Otherwise, it's enough just to take it up off the floor. Getting a nice deep stretch in the front of your right leg. And if you want to play with the balance, maybe you choose to take your hand slightly off the chair or even bring it up and out in front of you. Inhale. Exhale, take the arm back down if you had it out and release the hold on your right ankle. Step it out. Good. And now once again, holding onto the back of the chair with your left hand, planting the left foot, keeping a bend in that knee. Take your right flexed foot out to the side and bring it back. We'll do this about 10 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Okay. One more pose on this side. Take your left foot to point under the side of your chair. And take your right foot back behind you at an angle so that the heel of your left foot and the arch of your right foot are lined up. And the distance between your feet is entirely up to you and how sort of stable you feel here. But inhale, reach the arms up overhead. Your torso is facing the same direction as the left foot. Reaching up overhead. And then exhale, bring your left hand flat on the seat of the chair and your right hand to point up towards the ceiling in triangle pose. Keep your neck where it's comfortable, gaze towards the ceiling or down towards the floor. Stacking shoulder to elbow to wrist. Inhale. And then exhale, slowly lower that right arm and come back up to stand. Bring your feet together. Good. And then come to stand behind your chair. And from here, inhale as you come up onto the tiptoes and exhale back down onto the heels, up and down, just about 10 times here. Good. And then come so that your chair is now on your right side, and we'll repeat that same sequence that we did on the opposite side. So the first thing is to bring your right hand to the back of the chair, plant your right foot with a slight bend in that knee, and inhale your left foot up and back behind you, grabbing hold of the foot or the ankle if you can do that comfortably. And then playing with the balance, maybe you stay just like this, or inhale your right arm up and out in front of you. Couple of breaths. Inhale. Exhale, release that stretch. Step out the feet a little bit. And then planting the right foot once again, flex the left foot And take the leg out to the side and back. Two more. 1, 2. Good. Step that out. Excellent. And then triangle pose on this side, bringing your right foot to point under the side of the chair, left foot back behind you, lining up the heel to the arch. Torso faces the same direction as the right foot. Inhale the arms up. And then exhale, bringing the right hand down to the seat of the chair, stretching the left hand up towards the ceiling, stacking shoulder to elbow to wrist. Breathing here. Inhale. Good. And exhale, release the left arm. Come on back up to stand. Bring the feet together. And then bring your chair back to where it was. And from here, I invite you for the next 30 seconds or so to just do any final stretches that you need to before we come back to our seat for meditation. Good. And then come on down to seated. And if you have a few extra minutes after class to do some hip stretching, I recommend that. So kind of ran out of time today. But allow yourself now to lean against the back of your chair. Bring your chin down towards the chest. Relax the body. Close your eyes. Bring your palms to your lap to face up in a receiving position. And become as still as you can be here. Allowing the fruits of this practice to really integrate into every cell of your body. Take a moment to revisit the intention that you set at the beginning of class. Or the person for whom you dedicated this practice. To meditate does not mean to fight with a problem. To meditate means to observe. Your smile proves it. Your smile proves that you are being gentle with yourself, that the sun of awareness is shining in you, and that you have control of your situation. You are yourself, and you have acquired some peace. And bring your hands to heart center now. Rub the palms together vigorously. And then bring your hands to stillness, pushing the thumbs right in at your breastbone and bowing the head towards your heart. And as we go about the rest of our day and our week, may we continually be guided by the presence of grace, our own higher self, our truth. May our actions always be in service to the whole. And may we uplift and elevate all those we come in contact with. Thank you for being here with me today, for doing something good for yourself and for others. And I wish you a wonderful and restful rest of your week. Namaste.